This conference will now be recorded.
Hi everyone, welcome to KKR Coders YouTube channel, Python tutorials. My name is Srinivas. In this session, I am going to discuss about set data structure in Python. Set data structure in Python. Now, what is set? What is set? And what are the set operations in Python? What is set? In this session, we will discuss what is set. What is set? The next one, perform the set operations. What are the operations? That means insertion operation, deletion operation, copy operations. Then what are the set operations? And next one, set methods. Set methods. What are the methods? What are the different types of methods are available in set? So let's now start at what is set. What is set? What is set? Set means Python supports different user-defined data structures. One data structure is list, one data structure is tuple, one data structure is set, one data structure is dictionary. Now the first list is already completed, and tuple is already completed. Now we are starting set. Now what is set? The first point is a collection of values. A collection of values. Each value separated by commas, and these values are enclosed by in sets. These values are enclosed by curly braces. That means these are the curly braces, left curly brace and right curly braces, and enclosed by the left curly and right and curly braces. It is called a set. Sets are enclosed by using the curly brace. The second one is sets are created. Sets are created by using the set function, set inbuilt function. Here one is very important in sets. Insertion order is not preserved. Like list, insertion order is preserved. In sets, tuples insertion order is preserved, but in sets, insertion order is not preserved. That means that is set is a unordered list. Unordered list. Elements are assigned in different locations. Here does not supporting the indexing and slicing. That's why set is a unordered list. Within the sets, insertions are allowed. Insertions are allowed within the set. And the fifth one, within the set, deletions are allowed. Once we are creating a set, the deletions are allowed. And the sixth one, heterogeneous elements. Set supports heterogeneous elements. That means set stored in the different data types. Heterogeneous elements. That is to store not only homogeneous type, to store the different data types. Store the different data type elements. That is, one element is integer type, one element is string, one element is and so on, different data types. Now, very important point, duplicate elements are not allowed. Duplicate elements are not allowed. In set theory, in real mathematical set theory, duplicate elements are not allowed. The same principle applied in Python also. In the list, duplicate elements are allowed. In tuples, duplicate elements are allowed, but in sets, duplicate elements are not allowed. That is very important point. And set is within the set is mutable. That means the elements are modifiable, automatically changing. And sets does not support indexing. And the list supporting indexing, and tuple supporting indexing, but sets does not supporting indexing and slicing. Now the set performs. The set operations are real mathematical set operations are set union. Perform the set union operation, set intersection operation, and set intersection operation, and set difference operation, and set symmetric difference operation. operation, symmetric difference, and so on. These operations are performed in the sets. And the next point is how to create a set. The declaration syntax of the declaration syntax of creating a set, Now the creating a set name equal to set object name or set name equal to curly braces value 1 and value 2 and value 3 and so on number of elements number of elements value number of n values and elements are stored in the set. These are the set very important points. 11 point here, very important point is that is the fifth one. Sorry, that is the duplicate elements. 7th point, duplicate elements are not allowed. And one more point is set is unordered. These 2 points are very important in sets. One is the duplicate elements are not allowed, and one more important point is that set is a unordered. Right, the next one, the first example one is to create a set, to create a empty set. But here one thing, empty sets are always created by using only set function. Normal list and tuples are creating by empty sets. Now the set s equal to created by curly braces, and now here print of s, and print of type of s. Please observe this one. Go to the Python shell prompt. Please observe this one. Okay, please observe this. Now the s equal to curly braces. S is equal to curly braces. Okay, now the print of set, the curly braces. What is the type of s? Here the type of s is dictionary type. One important point. Please observe this one. Here the type of s is dictionary type. But empty sets are created. Empty sets are not created by using the curly braces. Empty sets are always created by using the set built-in function only, but not the curly braces. Here the data type is here s is dictionary type, but not the set type. Please observe it. Here s is dictionary type. That's why to create an empty set, empty sets are always created by using the set function only. Please observe. Now here creating a set s equal to set empty parenthesis and the print of s value, and the type of s. Here the type of s is please observe s equal to set of s, set value empty parenthesis. Here the set function takes the empty parenthesis without any argument. Now here the s empty parenthesis is a set type. Now type of s. What is the type of the s? Here observe it. Type of s is set type, because empty sets are always created. By using the set function only. Now the set print of s and the set of s. The type of s means here set type. And one more example. The third example is to create a set with elements. Now here the set s equal to create a set 11, 22, 33, and 44. These are the set elements, and print of s, print of type of s. Here the type of s. Is set data type. Okay, now here please observe the bottom of the screen. Enter the elements s value equal to 11, 22, 33, and 44. Different elements. Any element. Now the s value is 33, 11, and 44. S is a set type. Please observe this one. S is a set type. Okay, please observe this one. If these are the elements, 11, 22, 33, 44. In list and tuples, so supporting indexing, the first element is stored in the 11, second element is stored in the 22, third element 33, and the fourth element is 44. This is called as a ordered list. And a set, this is the list. And this is also a tuple. Here the elements are stored in one orderly. First element is 0. And this is called as a index number. The index number is the index number is 0, and the index number is 1, and the index number is 2, index number is 3, and so on. The elements are stored in the ordered element, insertion order, 1, okay, 0th place, first place, second place, third place. But here, observe this one, the elements are stored in unordered, but not the order. Set is a unordered element. Set stores the elements in unorderly. Clear or not, all of you? Now, because this is the point. The point one. The third point is set is unordered list. That's why, because the elements are stored in different order, but not the ordered indexing type. Okay, clear? That is a third example, to create a set with elements. And the fourth one, to create a set with elements using set inbuilt function. Using set inbuilt function s equal to set of range of 1 comma 11 comma 1. Here the elements are print of s and the type of s. And the type of s, that means s values. S is what data type. Now here run the program. S equal to set of range of 1 comma 11 comma 1. Range function, that is the starting value is 1, ending value is 11. That means up to 10 values. Every time is incremented by 1. Here display the answer is orderly but not correct. Always but not written as the order. Sometimes it is written as a unordered, because set is a unordered. S equal to set of range of 21 comma 30, and each time is increasing by 2 values. Each time starting value is 21, ending value is 30, and every time is increasing by 2. That means 21, 23, 25, 27, and 29. Elements are displayed like this. We are clear up here, guys. Now the next one, to create a set with elements using set function. And the next one, to create a set with heterogeneous elements. Please observe this one. Heterogeneous elements means different data types. S equal to, it is a set, different data types. For example, the number is altogether number is 1901. The name is Ram. Okay. Or the bank account number or some value. For example, the value equal to 23.60. So here it is a homogeneous type, but not a homogeneous type. Here the elements are different type. This is integer type. This element is integer type, and this is the element is a string type. Okay, second element, and the third element is float type. One element is integer type, one element is string type, one element is a float type. Set here the S is a set to store the elements in different data types. So here to create a set with heterogeneous elements, and here print out its value. Okay, check it in command prompt, in triple colon, in Python shell script prompt. S equal to 1901, and the string value is RAM, and the value equal to 23900.00. There are the different types to create a set with different. The list to display the set elements in unordered. One is a first value is a string value, second value is float value, third value is integer. To display the set elements, to store the set elements in unorderly. Next example, next one, to create a set with the duplicate elements. Please observe this one, with the duplicate elements. To create a set with duplicate elements, within the sets, duplicate elements are not supported. If you are trying to store the duplicate values, but these values are not stored in internally set memory, internally memory in the sets. S equal to, for example, 11, 22, 11, 33, okay, 22, 55, and 66. Actually, here the set is 11, 22, 11, 33, 22, and 55, and 66. Here to store the duplicate values. What are the duplicate values? Here the duplicate values 11 is repeated and 32 is repeated. Here actual how many number of elements are presented? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, you can store the elements in number of elements in 7, but the set stores only 5 elements because the 11 and 2 are repeated. duplicate element. Here to store only 5 elements, but not store the 7 elements. It is a set. Like a list. List store the 7 elements. List store the 7 elements. All the elements are stored in the list. All the elements are stored in the list up to 7 elements. The tuple is also stored in 7 elements. But set does not supporting the duplicate element to store only 5 elements. I have to run the value and the print of s. Okay. And the type of is a set type. Here run the value s equal to 1122 and 1133. Again the 22, 55 and 66. Enter and press the value to store only 5 elements and print the value of the s to store only 5 elements. Please observe it. You can type the length of s. Length of s. Actually, we are expecting to store the 7 elements. But the set store only 5 elements. Length of 5 equal to the length of s equal to only for 5. It returns only 5 elements. This function returns 5 elements. That means internally the set stores only 5 elements to avoid the duplicate elements. And 11 and 22 is a duplicate element. Sets only 2 points is very important. One point is duplicate element. Set does not support the duplicate element. And the second one is sets are unordered list. Okay, clear? Now the set to create a set with duplicate value. And the next one is to create a set with to create a set at runtime using EVAL function, using the evaluate function. How to enter set element? Up to here we are entering the set elements only static time. This is called as a static time. To enter the elements at static time, statically, at the time of program writing. But we want to store the elements in set elements at runtime. If you want to store the set elements at runtime, we can use the evaluate function. We can use the evaluate function. Okay, guys, up here clear? Now enter the set values at runtime s equal to EVAL of input of enter set element. Enter set elements. To enter the set element, again enter the set element. Okay, enter the set element, print of s value. And after entering, print the value and the print of the type of the s is also a string type, set type. The type of s is also a set type. S equal to EVAL, that means evaluate function, evaluate of input of enter set element. Enter set element. Okay. Now the enter the set element. Here enter the set element. This set is a collection of values. These values must be enclosed by curly braces. So write the curly braces. And the set elements are entered by values by using separate big commas. The first value is 11, second value is 88, third value is 99, and so value is 33. And enter and print of s. Elements are assigned unorderly. First storing the elements are 11, 88, 99, 33. But the elements first element is 88, second one is 99, 11, and 33. Set elements are stored unordered. And what is the type of s? Here the type of s is set type. Okay, guys, up to here clear all of you? This is called as a set. What is set? Set means and set operations and set methods are explained in the next video, next session. Okay, set a collection of values and so on and so on. Very two important points are. One point is set supports sets. Set does not support duplicate values. It is very important point. Duplicate elements. And second important point is set does not supporting set unordered list. Unordered list, like it is a list, unordered. Set does not support indexing. Indexing is very important. Indexing and slicing. The indexing is 0, 2, and so on. And negative indexing -1, -2, and so on. But in list tuple supports all these, but the sets does not supporting duplicate values, and set does not supporting the unordered list or not unordered. Set does not supporting the index. Okay, guys, up to here clear all of you. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe. KKR Coders YouTube channel. Watch more videos in Python, C language, C++, and Java. Thank you very much for watching this video.